We are back in southeastern Oklahoma at our cabin. I wanted to touch base with you guys on a couple of announcements I wanted to make and talk a little bit about some forthcoming stuff. Um, we haven't been posting a lot here lately, the last few weeks or so, and there are a couple of reasons for that. Number one, the heat has just been really horrible. We got some really cool weather here today, but it's not going to last. So that's one reason. And the other reason is um, those of you that are familiar with the Trail to Bigfoot, the guys in Florida, Chris Connor and Mark Barton, they're some dear friends of ours. And Mark has had some things that has happened to him over the past few months that are really very concerning. And quite frankly, it's made Sheila and I take a step back and take a look at what we do. Um, uh, I don't want to talk a lot about Mark's story because tomorrow night on Bigfoot Odyssey, he's going to be on there and tell his story about exactly what happened to him. I encourage each and every one of you guys to tune into that show and listen very carefully to what Mark talks about. Um, I'll just say that the incident that occurred with Mark uh, was involved with Bigfoot, and it was a very disturbing, uh, quite scary incident that happened to Mark. He does have some permanent heart damage that's related to this. Um, his health is doing better, but he still has issues with his heart. Emotionally, he's struggling with what happened to him. That's the reason that he wanted to get the story out, so other people will be aware that go out in the forest and search for these things. Um, I would encourage each and every one of you to watch this show. It'll be on tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Central Time. It'll be Kerry Arnold with Mark Barton and Mark discussing exactly what happened to him back in February of this year. Um, I would encourage you not to uh, let your children watch this because it is very disturbing. Um, I think it's going to be very therapeutic for Mark to be able to get his story out so that other people will be aware of of possibilities that can go on out there. Um, we've been on the phone with Mark for at least once a week since this occurrence happened and talking with him and discussing this with him. And I've also been on the phone with Chris several times and discussing this with him and Kerry Arnold also. But that is he's going to be on Bigfoot Odyssey tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Central Time to tell his story in detail, exactly what happened to him. Sheila and I have seen the video. Uh, we know in detail what happened to Mark. We've discussed it with him many times. I have hesitated in discussing it with anybody else because it is Mark's story, and and he needs to be the one to discuss it and let everybody know exactly what happened to him. And I again want to let you guys know that when you watch this, it is very disturbing, and it possibly will change your way of thinking about these creatures that we uh, search for out here in the forest. So I wanted to get this message out today so you guys can get prepared and watch that. And I'm sorry, guys, I can't keep up with the chat. It's just moving too fast. So, um, Sheila, is there anything else we need to talk about, discuss about this?
No, I think you basically said what we wanted to share with everybody, that we need time to process it and think about how it applies to our lives and what we do. And um, our safety is utmost in everything we do when we're in the woods. And there's just a lot of information that's new, sort of, but in some ways not, because a lot of the things that Mark said, we can reflect back over the years and relate to incidences similar to it that we didn't give proper pause to. And that's our hope with Mark sharing this, that Mark will find purpose in was, why this happened to him. And if part of that purpose can be to help others just to be aware and take the information and process it and apply it to however you feel is appropriate. Bill and I, like I said, are prayerfully processing it. We believe all things work to the good of God, and think that there's a purpose that Mark has experienced this, and want him to get healing by sharing his story, and want him to find some purpose that he had to suffer what he suffered. It's like Bill said, it's a horrific experience, and he's really, really struggling. So yeah, y'all just watch it, and then we plan on maybe talking again after the video's been out, and y'all have a clearer understanding of what we're talking about. We feel like the incident that I had a month or so ago here on the property it's just opened our eyes to what that could have been. And we don't want to ever not acknowledge when a message has been sent to us that we need to slow down and look at things, and that's exactly what we're doing. So yeah, I just, like Bill said, I think it would be great for everybody to watch the video and then ask Mark questions. I don't know if they'll have comments online, but I know he has set up some, is going to set up some communication tools that people can reach out to him, because I feel like that there's people out there that want to talk about experiences that may be much similar to this, but haven't, for the fear of, people not believing them. So I just really think it's a great thing that Mark and Carrie are going to do this, and we'll just prayerfully consider what we how we need to apply it to what we do. That was a long answer, short, not a short answer to your short question.
Well, we just wanted to get this message out today, guys, so y'all can be prepared to watch that tomorrow night and go into it with an open mind. Mark and Chris, the Trail to Bigfoot guys, have been doing this a long, long time. I know you guys have followed their channel. Just some great, great researchers that have been doing this a long time. And reflecting back, Mark has told me some things that have happened out there that they just really passed off. And when this occurrence happened, Mark was by himself out in the woods, wasn't with Chris when this took place. So you guys watch it. Sheila and I are planning on maybe after the video is done, doing another live stream and discussing this more in detail with you guys. And
Or maybe just give you a few days to think about it.
It'll
And
take a day or so to process this. It really
maybe
will.
when we get back home, we'll do a follow up because people need time to watch it more than once and process it. Because I've never seen anything like this before. I've never seen anybody have the courage that Mark is having to come forward and tell this. And that's what I think it makes unique. And we give credibility to Mark. We feel like he and Chris are very factual and we give credibility to their work. So I think it's the first time somebody's had courage to come forward and tell a story like this. So I think it would be best to let everybody watch it and talk about it amongst yourselves, and then maybe we'll do a follow-up video in a few days after it when everybody's had a little bit of time.
Sorry about the camera work, guys. I'm on the phone, on my phone. I'm trying to hold it steady, and it's very difficult to do. But I didn't want to do a video and then have to edit and then get it on YouTube. I just wanted to go live and talk to you guys and let y'all know about the show that's coming up tomorrow night. Again, it's tomorrow night, Saturday, at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
And y'all can see how much taller Bill is than me on this because I'm standing on my tippy toes.
So again, guys, we're back in southeastern Oklahoma on our property. We got some work we're going to do around the property and do some scouting and looking around, and I'll probably do some filming. So we'll get some stuff out to you guys. I appreciate everybody taking your time to come on and listen to what we got to say. I encourage you to watch this, watch it, and listen to Mark's story. I think emotionally it'll be good for him to get this out.
And we'll read the comments when we are sitting down where we can read them properly.
Okay, guys. Well, we love all of y'all. We appreciate each and one of our subscribers. You guys hang with us. Right now, we're working with Mark and Chris, trying to get some resolution to this, but you guys hang in there, and we'll certainly be getting some more stuff out for you. God bless every one of you, and we love you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Long-winded.
I'm still live.
What? Are you fixing to start mowing?